제가 이슬람 공부는 한국어로 번역되어 있는 꼬란을 가지고 공부를 했는데요. 사실 꼬란을 읽어보고 나니 이슬람에 대해 가지고 있던 제 선입견이 완전히 바뀌게 되었습니다. 제가 기존에 알고 있던 그런 이상한 종교도 아니었고요. 이 꼬란을 읽다 보니까 저도 모르게 좀 눈물을 흘리는 날도 많았는데요.
O Prophet, we made lawful for you the wives. I mean, look at this genius God. He just made to Muhammad lawful the wives. The guy is having sex with those women for the last century, and just Allah now inform him that those wives are lawful. Don't you think it's too late? So before that date, Muhammad was not getting the answer that they are lawful. And then to you who you paid your dowry, and those whom the right hand process, why he need the right hand process to rape them? Then Allah, he made to Muhammad your right hand process, so why he was sleeping with the servants who they are not right hand process? As an example, Mary the Copt. That not a single verse in the Quran it says that women who they are servants, slaves, not from war, you can sleep with them. And the verse in front of you. And then the verses continue. And it's lawful for you, the cousin of your uncle from your mother's side, and lawful for you, the uncle, the daughter from the uncle, your mother's side, the dad's side, brother's side, and then, and any women, she offer herself to the Prophet. And look at the translation. And any women, believe in women who dictates her soul. The guy, he have 13 wives, and he is making a verse saying, any woman she want to give herself to me, call me baby. 13 wives only, and he is making verses claiming that God. I mean, what is the business? What does this have to do with God? What does this have to do with God? What God is business with saying any woman she want to give herself to the Prophet? You tell me. Does it say that in Arabic because if they are dictating their soul? No, it doesn't say dictating. It says wahabat nafsaha. She offer herself. The translator is an idiot. للنبي أن يستنكحها. Or يستنكح, يعني, you know, when you do يستنكح, you are ifing. It's continuous verb. It's not a past tense. It's continuous. يستنكح. Look how ugly even the word to, not only to, like F-I-N-G. And not only that, look, the Prophet is not after women. It says here, look how, I mean, look at the proof. He's not after women. It's a privilege only to thee. Not for the believers. I mean, do you see? Muhammad is not, he didn't have a motive. A privilege only for the Prophet who have 13 wives and thousands or hundreds of women for sex. He have additional privilege that any woman she can give herself to the Prophet. Let me ask you, is it true that in the interpretation of the Muslim books, and you are a Muslim and you speak Arabic, which is wonderful, it says that if the Prophet, his eyes fall into a woman, her husband must divorce her so he can have her?
Well, I'm not sure. No, I'm not sure about that one. I don't know. I haven't read that one anywhere.
Okay, let me find it for you. I'm taking advantage of having you as a person speak Arabic, because if I say that to somebody he don't speak Arabic, we will have a problem. This is the chapter of Al-Ahzab. I will put it for you on the screen. And
okay.
I want you to read with me carefully, please. This is, I think you know the website very well. Quran KSU.edu SA, Saudi Arabia. I think you are familiar with the website, right?
Yeah, I know this website.
Right.
It's the most trusted one when you want to look for tafsir.
That's wonderful. Okay. And this is Tafsir Al-Qurtubi. Let us go down, and as long as you speak Arabic, that's really wonderful. You will find this. The privilege of the Prophet. They are counting the privilege of the Prophet. The number one is the best of the booty. Does it say that, or I'm lying? Safiyul Maghna.
Yeah.
Okay, the best of the booty. Number two, Al-istibdadu bi khums al-khumsi aw al-khums. He will have all inclusive. The fifth of the booty. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Then they continue, and then they say الرابع الزيادة على أربع نسوة, to increase more than 4 wives, correct? الخامس النكاح بلفظ الهبة, which means he do not need to get married. A woman, she said, take me, she's his.
Okay.
Number 6, to have sex with the women without the permission of her parents.
Yeah, النكاح بغير ولي.
Thank you. This is a privilege only for Muhammad. It's all about sex. Then number 7, النكاح بغير صداق, without paying. He do sleep with women without paying them. Number 8, he can have sex even when he's around the Kaaba. Number 9, he can take an oath, and his oath in the front of his wives, and he is not going to be like it's okay for him to take a false oath for his wives. Number 10, and I want you please to translate, was العاشر إذا وقع بصره على امرأة وجب على زوجها طلاقها وحل له نكاحها. Translate please.
Yeah, if he puts his eyes on a woman, her husband has to divorce her, and he can marry her to take her. Okay, look. What is the authenticity?
My friend, this is your books. I mean, you're asking.
Yeah, I know.
Did your prophet, he did practice that? This is about what? This is about the Zayd and Zainab. His eyes fall into Zainab, and he forced him to divorce her. This is what the guy is saying. He liked Zainab. The guy, he came to him, okay, take her father. Zayd is the adopted son of Muhammad. So look at this. You said to me, what is the benefit? Okay, what he is doing this. So he take the first, the fifth of every attack, which means if the Muslims attack a Christian village or a Jewish village, the fifth,
yeah, he takes the fifth of the booty. Yeah,
thank you. Not only that, the best of the booty. Not only he will take the top. Safiyul Maghanim. You know what Safiyul Maghanim mean, right? The best, like the biggest TV, the biggest car, right? So what you are telling me? Obviously, he's a gang leader, and now not only that. I mean, why a prophet of God? He see, with my respect to your family, Mr. Muhammad, I'm not trying to insult, or let us say me, so you don't be offended. Let us say I'm a Muslim and I'm married, and my wife, she walked in the front of the prophet, and then the prophet, he saw my wife, and now I have to divorce her so he can sleep with her. Be honest with me, is that right to do?
Yeah, that's like me. Personally, I wouldn't do that. But what guarantees you that that might happen? You know, Because at the end, if you look at it, he's a prophet.
What the prophet? Okay, see here.
So God has to keep him away from,
Away from
maybe
what?
getting seduced by other people or stuff like
He is
this.
seduced already. Look at this. A woman walk by, he want to have her. I mean, the guy is already married. He have 13 wives, and he have many sex slaves. So why he want to have a married woman? It's not enough what you have. He's not like a single guy. He cannot find a woman to marry him. And how in the world a woman, she is married, she have a husband? Just because your eyes fall into her, you force the husband to divorce her so he can have her immediately. إذا وقع بصره على امرأة وجب. You know what وجب mean, right? It's a must. It's a must for her husband to divorce her. This is first not just. Secondly, Muhammad, he proved that he have no ethic. Number three, Muhammad, obviously he have a benefit, money and sex from this religion. He's not serving God, he's serving himself. He made verses. Look what Aisha, she said. Do you know what Aisha, she said to him when he made those verses? She said, إني أرى ربك يسارع إلى هواك يا محمد.
Yeah, يسارع في هواك. Yeah, I see your God is doing whatever he can to please you.
All right. So why Allah is Allah serving Muhammad sexual desire? Why? What does this have to do with God? When I started doing videos, I was using Arabic only, but because there's no Sahih Bukhari in English, there was no Sahih Muslim. All this website were not there. It was not exist. So I have no choice but to show in Arabic. And you will notice all the old videos I have, the Muslim, the first thing they will say, he's lying. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. You know? Even if you go to Ibn Kathir, Ibn Kathir in English, if you remember the story of satanic verses, everything in the satanic verses interpretation in Arabic of Ibn Kathir is gone in English, which means the translator, he took all the embarrassing stuff from the Arabic script and he did not translate into English. For this is a very hypocrite cult which they always try to fabricate and lie and cover up. They don't translate. I never saw anyone translate the Quran or give interpretation for the Quran in English. They try to fabricate, they change. You see, even if you go and read the translation for the Quran, any verse, you will find every translation give you something totally different from the other one. As an example, like when the Quran speak about Mary, that the one who protected her vagina, I did not see one translation saying the word vagina. This is the word farjaha. And Mary, the woman who protected her private part, you will see the word farjaha is gone. It says the one who was chaste. Where is the word farjaha? It doesn't say that the woman who was chaste. It means that, yes, but it says the woman who guarded her vagina, literally. And actually, when I use even the word vagina, I'm being polite, because this is not vagina in Arabic. In English, this is the word that starts with P, and you know what I'm talking about.
제가 이슬람 공부는 한국어로 번역되어 있는 꼬란을 가지고 공부를 했는데요. 사실 꼬란을 읽어보고 나니 이슬람에 대해 가지고 있던 제 선입견이 완전히 바뀌게 되었습니다. 제가 기존에 알고 있던 그런 이상한 종교도 아니었고요. 이 꼬란을 읽다 보니까 저도 모르게 좀 눈물을 흘리는 날도 많았는데요.